Hey folks, what I have here is the latest edition. I just picked this up at the grocery store, believe it or not, the other day when I was going in to get a few things. They had this at the entrance of the store where they sell the cut flowers and the exotic plants. So this is a Melianthus major, or I like to call it a peanut butter bush, because when you rub the leaves, foliage smells like peanut butter. I believe all parts of this plant are poisonous. Other people call it a honey bush. This will grow at least 6 to 8 feet tall here on our island, and it sends up beautiful red tropical looking flowers. And it's also, I think, native to South Africa. It's mostly an evergreen perennial here, kind of like hellebores. So if it's a really bad winter, you know, it's going to get damaged and maybe die back a little bit. But on the most part, this is pretty good, even right through the winter time. It retains its foliage. So full sun, well draining soil, and it's a really great exotic ornamental for your garden. So if you live in a similar growing zone, you may want to try this. And I guess in colder zones, you'd probably have to throw some mulch on it. I don't know of anybody growing it in colder zones, but I've seen some pretty nice specimens here on Salt Spring Island. And just last week, a friend of mine took a picture of a big one in Victoria. It had to have been 6 feet high and probably about 10 feet wide. And it's a pretty impressive plant. They have serrated leaves on them, kind of a grayish blue color. And this one's sending out lots of growth. So well-draining soil, full sun. And you can grow a Melianthus major. Maybe you can grow it in a pot as well. So try that in your own garden if you live in a zone similar to the Southern Gulf Islands here. It's a great addition. We have one already. Unfortunately, it's in a really dry, rocky area, and it has been suffering. So I'm probably going to have to move that. We've had it in the garden for probably 5 years. This one I'm going to dig a nice big $5 hole and stick the $1 plant in and water the living out of it, and this one should get pretty big. So try that, folks, if you can find them in your local garden center. Melianthus major. All right, thanks for watching. Cheers.